Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Ryan. This is Fine Detailing. Thank you so much for joining. If this is your first time, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit the subscribe button down below. It doesn't cost you a thing. It really helps out the channel. So in today's video, we are going to talk about CARPRO Blackout 2.0. And for those that aren't familiar with 1.0 or the original, this is a long-term tire dressing, or I guess you would call it tire coating. CARPRO came out with one, I believe, since I think it was in 2020 or 2021, they've came out with CARPRO Blackout. What it is a coating that you put over your tires after thorough prep, and they claimed it gets you about 6 months of durability. There's been some other longer term testing done with some other reviews. People have found about 3 to 6 months at times, just depending on your driving conditions. So as of 2025, I don't know exactly what month, I'm filming this in mid 2025, CARPRO has released Blackout 2.0. And so the claims here are just going to be increased durability, improved salt, chemical, and UV resistance, increased abrasion resistant, self-cleaning, hydrophobic, preserves satin black shine appearance, and low VOC. So what you get in the box is you get a 50 milliliter bottle of your CARPRO Blackout 2.0. You get your applicator, which is branded here CARPRO. This, I've already used it. And then you get some microfiber suede here, which is intended to kind of wipe down about after 10 minutes. And then you get your instruction manual. So this product is very straightforward to use. We'll jump into the video here and I'll take you through everything as we go. Hey everyone, quick disclosure. Shout out to Carzilla in Canada. They sent this to me for free to try and to test. So you can pick this up at Carzilla in Canada. FD5 will save you 5%. Happy shopping. So I'll overlay and then I'll voice everything over for you as we do. So as we get into the video, what you're gonna see is a thorough cleaning of the tires. We really wanna give this coating the best chance of success. So what we need to do is we need to thoroughly prep the tires. So we need to wash and decon them extremely well. So what this consisted of with me is I went through multiple cleaning steps on the tire. So they say CARPRO, as in they say to use CARPRO Retire, which is their dedicated tire and rubber cleaner, or CARPRO Multi-X, which is their basically their APC. So I didn't have those on hand. I used what tire cleaners I had. So I used Armor Detail Supply Tire Cleaner, which is a more than strong tire cleaner. It's the ready-to-use formula is 2-to-1. So I used that. Made sure to try to strip any of the old dressing off. So scrub that. You'll see some good browning that's coming off. We're trying to strip any old dressings. I have no idea what I have on these tires, whether it's water-based or solvent-based. I'm constantly testing. So we've done that. We're going to do a second stripping there, and then I've also used, I actually threw in Armor Detail's new APC, which is clean. So I put that on the tires, scrubbed that really well, rinsed it, and then I did another coat of the tire cleaner just to ensure we're really truly clean. So that went through, and once it turned white, I felt pretty good that we had probably got all the all the nastiness off the tires. From there, I wanted to use a solvent-based product, which is Stoner's tar remover. This is just a tar remover. It's not technically intended for tires, and I don't recommend you use this regularly on tires. I only bring this out when I'm prepping tires for like a long-term sealant, or I truly want to strip the surface. So I did this, and you'll see even after heavy cleaning, we're getting some pretty good residue off the tires. So that's really helpful to remove. And then from there, once we have that stripped back, I rinsed it off, and then I washed the car like normal, and then added, I did a pre-wash and then a bucket wash. So I cleaned the tires one more time with some soap off camera, just to make sure I got all the residue off, which would be super important to do. So from here, we're back in the garage, and what we're going to do is apply the dressing. So it talks about you can do one layer. So the instructions are, as I just talked about, prep and get the tires ready. It says shake Blackout 2.0, pour a line down the center of the tire applicator, and then the tires should look wet but not dripping. So I had a heck of a time, as you'll see me trying to get this out of the bottle. Some ceramic coating bottles kind of dump out on you, and then some are really hard to get out. So it did take a while to get this It did take a while to get this kind of fully saturated, and I felt myself having to reapply pretty regularly, especially because the tires were so stripped back. They were pretty thirsty and bare. But I got around it no problem. The applicator worked perfectly fine. And you'll see kind of this rich, this darkening rich effect. And it's a satin. I definitely wouldn't call it a gloss, but it's a satin. Application was super easy. I went around just to be thorough, kind of got in all the nooks and crannies there. And overall, yeah, the application was super easy. I waited 10 minutes, and then you'll see it talks about coming back to, you need to wait 10 minutes and then come back and wipe it down with the microfiber applicator. So you'll see some residue coming off there. That's really just kind of leveling any high spots. To be honest, I didn't get any high spots, but I went around just to follow their instructions, and I did that as well. So those are the tires that we are left with. As you see them now, you'll see they're looking really, really well balanced. I really like those. So on the front, so I added this to 3 different tires on the car. I added it to the front passenger and then the rear tires. The rear passenger, I added 2 coats. So what you're supposed to do is simply let the coating dry for 1 hour at 25 degrees Celsius or 2 hours at 15 degrees Celsius. And then optionally, for extra depth and durability, you can apply a second layer after the initial dry time of 1 to 2 hours. Simply repeat the steps. Touch to dry is in 4 hours. Full drying is in 12 hours. Avoid soaps and chemicals during the first 3 days. So I have that on there. I will bring you back for a 1-week test and then subsequent tests in the future. And then guys, on the driver tire, just for like an A/B test, I didn't apply it on the same tire and do a 50-50, but I put on Armor Detail Supply Ghost, which is a long-term tire sealant as well. They claim about 3 months. On average driven vehicles, I've actually seen 2 to 3 months from Armor Detail Supply. So it'll be a good test. Like I said, I wanted to do one on the front and then the other one on the front, so it's a real world conditions. This is my wife's car, so it's daily driven, and she goes to work every day. So we will test these long term. I will overlay the kind of the final results there for you on the screen. But overall, I think the richness and the depth and the sheen on there, I'm very happy with. So drop it in the comments below, guys. Let me know what you think of this look. I'd love to know if you want to give this product a try. All right, guys. Hopefully that was a short and sweet video for you. As we're talking through this, I will overlay 1 week later. I'll show you what the water behavior looks like. I'll show you after cleaning, and I'll show you kind of the depth and richness, if that's still there, on kind of the multitude of different tires. But overall, application was really easy. This is just a bit annoying that this just comes out so slow, but it's not a big deal, again, because you're not doing this every week. You can do this supposedly once every 6 months. So I would be happy to bring you updates throughout, every 6 months. We'll do 1 week. In this video, I'll show it to you, and then maybe we'll do a month, 3 months, and then 6 months and check in, or until it's dead. So thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you checking this out, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks all.